Hey, let's do some math review. Let's simplify some expressions. Let's start with something like 3x squared cubed all over x raised to the 15. Something simple like this, we'll run with the parentheses first. The power of 3 cubed would equal 27. X squared cubed would give us x raised to the 6th divided by x to the 15. Dealing with our x's, we would get 27 over x to the 9. Boom, done. To simplify this expression of -4, x raised to the 4, y to the power of -5, multiplied by 2x to the power of -1, multiplied by y, we'd simply do the coefficients first, which would -4 multiplied by 2 would give us -8. We'll run to the x's, x to the power of 4 multiplied by x to the -1 will give us x cubed. Y to the power of -5 multiplied by y would give us y to the power of -4. And that one's fully expressed. Here you go. We're going to simplify x multiplied by y to the power of 5 divided by x cubed multiplied by y. All of that is to the power of -2. So to start this, we'll do inside the parentheses. We'll start with the x's, which would give us x divided by x cubed would be x to the power of -2. Y to the power of 5 divided by y would give us y to the power of 4. All of this will still be to the power of -2. Now we run the -2 inside the parentheses. That will give us x to the power of 4, y to the power of -8. Easy peasy. To simplify this expression of 12x to the power of -5, y to the power of -3, z to the power of -4, divided by 3x, y to the power of -3, z to the power of 4, all to the power of -1. We simply start with the coefficient. 12 divided by 3 would give us 4. Then we'll move to the x's. X to the power of -5 divided by x will give us x to the power of -6. Y to the power of -3 divided by y to the power of -3 will give us y to the power of 0. We'll look at the z's. Z to the -4 divided by z to the 4, z to the -8. All of this is to the power of -1, which would give us 1 over 4, x to the 6, z to the 8. Let's simplify the square root of 54x cubed divided by the square root of 6x. So let's start with the coefficients first. Square root of 54 divided by the square root of 6, simply the square root of 9, which is easily 3. Then we go square root of x cubed divided by square root of x, would just be x squared. And then square root of 9x squared is 3x. Since we can't square root a negative number, this has to be the absolute value of 3x, or absolute value of x. That's it. Whoa, this one's a lot like the last one. Let's do the square root of 56 x raised to 4 divided by the square root of 2x. So simply let's start with the coefficients again. That would give us square root of 56 divided by square root of 2, square root of 28. We've got We'll move to the x's. X raised to 4 divided by x will give us x cubed inside the square root. This 28. 28 can be broken up into 7 and 4. 4, square root of that would be 2. So that would give us 2 root 7 x cubed. X cubed is really x squared multiplied by x. We can take out the x squared by making it just x on the other side of the square root. So that this gives us 2, absolute value of x, square root of 7x. And that absolute value comes because square root of a negative number doesn't exist in real numbers. So we'll go with the absolute value if we're just dealing with the reals. Now, foil. First, outside, inside, last. You just remember every number has to touch every other number. So you get x by x, you get x squared. You get x by 3, so plus 3x. You get minus 9 by x, minus 9x. And minus 9 by 3, so minus 27. Suck all those guys together, you get x squared minus 6x minus 27. Ta-da! More foil. A little scarier foil. Same thing, easy. Start with the 2x by the 9x, which will give us 18x squared. Now let's multiply the 2x by the 11 plus 22x. Let's do the 9 by the 9x plus 81x. And then simply the 9 by the 11 plus 99. Suck those guys back together. 18x squared plus 103x plus 99. Yeah. Foil. Foil with uneven powers. Same thing, just first outside, inside, last. So 7x cubed by x squared would give us 7x to the power of 5. 7x cubed multiplied by negative 2 would be minus 14x cubed. Move to the minus 6 by x squared, minus 6x squared. Minus 6 by multiplied by negative 2, plus 12. And that's already stuck together because of the uneven powers. Look at that. Another foil. This foil has different signs, different operations. Same terms inside. Makes it very easy. Look, that'll give us 4x squared. The 2x minus 2x plus 2x, that's 0. And the last one, minus 1. Done.